I could call to order the Tuesday, September 20th, 2016 Board of Commissioners meeting to order. I'll rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Commissioner Plotchek.
Lord, I wasn't prepared to talk to you this evening, but I know you're always prepared to listen. In my heart, I wish the best for Jackson County, the city of Jackson, all of the soldiers that are out there protecting us every day. And hopefully we'll find a way to end domestic violence, both domestically for husbands and wives and for the terrorists that seem to have entered our borders. So God protect us. Amen.
Madam Clerk, could you please call the roll?
Yes, Mr. Chair. Commissioner Leitner. Here. Commissioner Walls. Commissioner Rice.
Present.
Duckham. Alexander. Plotchek.
Here.
Commissioner Elwell.
Here.
Cotwell.
Here.
All present.
Thank you. Entertain a motion to approve the agenda. We have a motion and support. Any additions or subtractions or deletions? Seeing or hearing none, all in favor please say aye. Aye. Those opposed, the same. The agenda carried. We have no awards and recognition this evening. If anyone has written communications or petitions they would like to be presented to the board this evening, please approach the clerk and hand them to her. Seeing nor hearing none, we'll move on to item 5. Special order, public hearing, the 2017 budget hearing. At this time, we accept any and all public comment on the budget. Any public comment about the budget? Any commissioner comments about the budget? Like entered in the public record? Seeing nor hearing none, public hearing is now closed. We move on to item 6. The clerk would like a motion to close the public hearing, please. We have a motion and support. All in favor of closing the public hearing, please say aye. Aye. Those opposed, duly carried. Public comment. The first opportunity for each individual, please state your name. You have 5 minutes to address the board. You may only address the board once under this public comment opportunity, and you may not yield your time to others. Board members will not debate, nor will they answer questions at this time. If you have a specific question, please approach the county administrator controller, and he will return an answer to you in a timely fashion. Any public comment? Any public comment? Seeing nor hearing none, public comment is now closed. We have no special meetings of standing committees. Item 8, approval of the minutes of the August 16th, 2016 meeting. We have a motion. We have support. Any corrections? Any deletions? Any additions? All in favor of the minutes of the 2016 Board of Commissioners meeting, say aye. Aye. Those opposed, please the same. Seeing nor hearing none, passed unanimously. We've arrived at the consent agenda. Entertain a motion for the consent agenda. We have a motion and support. Any items for removal for discussion later? Seeing nor hearing none, Madam Clerk, could you post the roll? The consent agenda has passed unanimously. We have now moved on to standing committees. First standing committee is Affairs and Agencies, chaired by Commissioner David Elwell. Commissioner Elwell.
Nothing to report, Mr. Chair, thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Elwell. Second standing committee is Human Services, chaired by Commissioner Julie Alexander. Commissioner Alexander.
Human Services Committee has nothing to report this evening.
Thank you. Standing Committee Personnel and Finance, chaired by Vice Chairman Phil Duckham. Commissioner Duckham.
Mr. Chair, we have no business to conduct tonight. Thank you.
Thank you. We've arrived at unfinished business. Is there any unfinished business to be brought by a commissioner before the board? Seeing nor hearing none, we've arrived at new business. For item 17A, the Administrator's Controller's Budget General Appropriations Act. Administrator Overton, do you have any comments? Commissioners, do you have questions you'd like to ask? Is there an overview, Mr. Latham, you'd like to give us? At all?
Not really. I'd be happy to respond to any questions or briefly explain. Basically, you have 4 resolutions that you need to approve that are connected with the budget that, based on the legal requirements of the state and some other things to get the 17 budget squared away. Thank you.
Technology is not quite as fast as we are. The motion that is requested is the approval of the Resolution 09-16.23, the General Appropriations Act 09-16.24, which enables the general and non-general and capital fund budgets. 09-1625, which establishes the compensation for non-union employees. The 09-16.26, the annual statement of compliance with Public Act 152. Entertain a motion on the first, the general appropriations. We have a motion and support. Is there any comments? Madam Clerk, could you please post the vote? The next resolution involves 09-16.1.24, which establishes the general, non-general capital fund budgets. Entertain a motion, please. Have a motion? I have support. Commissioners, any comments? Seeing none, Madam Clerk, could you post the vote? Next resolution is 09-16.25, which establishes the compensation for non-union employees. We have a motion of approval. Do we have a support? And we have support. Any commissioner comments? Commissioner Elwell.
Just a comment to note for the public that may be watching that this excludes commissioners, correct?
That is correct. Madam Clerk, could you post the vote? Passed unanimously. The last motion is 09-16.26, the annual statement of compliance with Public Act 152. Entertain a motion? We have a motion and support. Any questions or comments to this public act resolution? Seeing nor hearing none, Madam Clerk, could you post the vote? I believe that completes our resolutions for the budget for all of 2017 and the draft budget for 2018. Am I correct?
That's correct.
Thank you. Now it's time to start on 2018 budget. We've now arrived at the second round of public comment. At this time, you have 3 minutes to address the board. You may only address the board. Under this public comment, you may not yield your time, and the board members will not debate nor answer questions. Any public comment? Any public comment? Seeing none, the second round of public comment is now closed. We've arrived at commissioner comments. Any commissioner comments? Commissioner Polacek.
Just a reminder for Richard's benefit that it's flu season time, so if you're out there knocking on doors, it's probably a good idea for you to get a flu shot.
Commissioner Leitner.
I just want to remind everybody that the Household Hazardous Waste Day is this Saturday from 9 to 2 at the fairgrounds. There's just a nominal fee for certain items, but a lot of electronic waste is accepted for no fee, and then some TVs have a nominal fee as well. But again, Household Hazardous Waste this Saturday from 9 to 2. And then also, we still have tickets available for the Here Come the Mummies at the fairgrounds on October 14th. It's a Friday night, going to be at 9 o'clock. I think tickets start at $25, and I have posters if anybody else would like them up here. And I think that's it.
Any other commissioner comments? Seeing none, I want to thank this Board of Commissioners for the budgets that they performed and the duties they performed. It has been tough. The discussions have been very fruitful and organized, and I want to thank everyone for the respect that they share to their fellow commissioners in creating this budget. Any other commissioner comments? Seeing none, I will accept a motion to adjourn. A motion and support. All in favor, please say aye. Those opposed, passed unanimously.